Так. Запись идет. Да, все окей. Все отлично, все хорошо. Все настроено. Вроде бы нормально. Погнали. Что я не напилась водички. Тик-тик-тик. Что тут у нас вообще? Где ежедневка? Раз, два, три, четыре. Все, погнали. Ну давай-ка отсюда. Идем. Так. 500 миллионов проводов здесь напутано. Тик. Так. А что это у нас тут? Мост разрушенный. Ну ладно. Так.
Oh, unleash!
Кстати, с она стала здесь вообще кайфово.
Obey!
Прям балдеж.
Leave it all to me.
Где ты? Летающий.
Animal test 6308.
А ну давай падай.
Let the show begin. My will embodied.
Так. Ага, вот у нас одинокий остался. Гуд. Гуд. Так. А тут ничего интересного нету случайно? Вот это. Что за... Я что, застряла? Что-то никак не проползти. Ну ладно. Как говорится, пофиг. Вот тут испытание на время. За отведенное время. О. Сюда пойдем. Ладно, я потом тут проверю, что это такое. Мне как-то сейчас ставить не очень охота. Так что проверю чуть-чуть попозже.
Cryo incarnate. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Опа.
Transfiguration.
Ай-яй. Ты куда на таран несешься?
Do your master's bidding.
Ау.
Unleash.
Ау.
Obey.
Все. Бродим. Побежали дальше. Чего, кого, куда? Так, это тоже соберем. Потому что мало ли пригодится. Как говорится. Так. Идем. И тяжело в учении, легко в бою.
I must leave no manifest. Time to clean up.
Окей. Так, откуда будет ближе идти? Давай, наверное, с горы прилетим. Как вариант. И это мы забираем. Цинь-синь. Так, о, еще вот тут наверху. Надо тоже сразу забрать. Ну, потому что они лишними явно не будут. Так. Идем. Угу. И теперь вот сюда. Испытание на время. Надо будет что-то, наверное, собирать. Или чего-то.
Obey.
Так, и... Так, тихонько. Тихонько. Угу. Великолепно. Так, я немного потерялась. Так. Мгм. Ну что, Катерина, Я уже бегу к тебе.
Ad Astra ab. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra ab.
Так, и экспедиции тоже у нас уже. Забираем, получаем, отправляем. Так. Пуньк. Мы тоже забираем. Так. Что вообще тут поделать? Талант надо вкачать. Бабочка. Бабочка. У меня бабочка есть. Точнее, не бабочка, а если преобразовать. Так. Ага. Вот она, бабочка нужна. Растворитель снов. Награда испытаний подземелья наказания и волка севера. Ясненько. Значит, надо будет сходить, забрать. Ясно, понятно. Так. Ну что, пойдем задание повыполняем. Какие у нас тут задания? Легенд? Да. Задание мира. Мира. Так, задание архонтов. Что здесь? Сон о пробуждении. Сон о пробуждении. Где это? Что-то я не поняла прикола. А, Нахида. Где у нас Нахида? Ну, ладно. Пойдем повыполняем. Задание, то что они висеть будут просто так. Отправляется следом за Петрушем на мгновение сновидений. Так, хоть куда? Хоть куда это идти? Все ниже и ниже. Пришли.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please.
Здесь по поводу сна.
If anyone has any questions,
They must be dream experts from. Oh, I have a question. Me.
no rush. Everyone,
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Хочу быть слаймом. Как это сделать? Я не знаю.
Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so the first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass up. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and
Холодный
turned
сок
into,
из
and the fourth
криослайма.
time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest, but then the boar showed up with all
Paimon
of its
expert.
relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragic?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster... Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch.
Looks like being an expert is way next.
Oh, it's my turn.
В какой позе нужно заснуть,
Esteemed
чтобы увидеть
expert.
тот же сон, что и вчера?
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her?
Well, unfortunately, she...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear.
Мне звук
I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture.
Oh,
Think about it. If you're the
you do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight.
Пайман на подработке.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush. One at a time.
Эксперты по сну.
Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's right now, these Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! Unfortunately...
Dear experts, we have another guest.
Так, а кто же это?
You saw how we answered.
Ah, but this guest...
Господи.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interest... Huh? Nahida? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still... Anyway, I really didn't... Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands... You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me anything.
Так, а что, все замолчали так резко?
Huh?
Что такое?
What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Even so, and in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet the interesting question...
Чего себе?
That's not true. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive. She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No...
All right, I'll give it a try.
Ну, не бойся.
Oh, it's the slime guy!
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want...
I see. So you want to become a
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean
So you want to experience something new in your dreams?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life...
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying, the reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but...
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time...
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple to come to think of it. I haven't replaced...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like.
That makes sense.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the
Хорошая
air or a
фраза.
fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No,
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the... Actually, I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, is it because of excitement, anticipation, or how... Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. That's why I was a bit nervous just now. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning. Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better.
Так, и что
I
нам вариант
already
ответа
asked
надо
the
выбирать?
experts my question earlier. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, if your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want...
No, I suppose not. But our time together, I don't know. She even remembers each and every dream.
That's really amazing. Statistically...
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears...
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep... Were there any unresolved matters or...
I don't know. I suppose I really felt like I was ready to move on.
Huh. You know, but dreams are and will forever be. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams.
Yes, I know. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such...
Нахиду психолог, сеанс у психолога.
I'm a little worried about him. I think I can handle things from here.
Why isn't it working?
Так, Эльман где-то.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes. I think the Dendro... Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at... I know where that place exists in reality. But at the same time, I feel as if I should... Otherwise, once I can stop dreaming about that place... Actually, you two...
Почему бы и
It
нет?
might also... Even if you
Всё.
can't see your wife, then...
Yeah.
All right. Are you headed off to... Huh? Wait! I just finished. And they really got a lot out of it anyway. It looks like you're going...
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you something...
Huh.
Ну что,
I
пошли
didn't
в
know the Great
путешествие
Dendro
все
Archon
вместе.
could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know.
Так. Отправились к месту, указанному Эльманом. А где оно? Угу. Вперед! Так, тик, тик. Мятка. Ай, кабанчик. Такой он миленький. С грибочком. Соберу-ка я. Сразу собрали. Так.
It's always nice to go for a leisure
Do adventurers often go to places?
So this is where you...
Yes, for the most part. When I saw her in my dreams, I'd tell her about our daughter. She would also reminisce about the past with me. It feels like no matter...
Sometimes it's the This is the part I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally they lack logic, but you said she could remember what you had told her.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and she always surprises me with some details from our life.
Whoa. That's... However, the problem is that for example, a loud noise outside your window in the real... Another example. If you're thirsty but the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or...
But I still want to Let's go. Just...
Отправляемся на прогулочку. Так, а тут у нас загрязненная зона, или как она там называется? Я не помню, как там убирать надо. Как надо избавляться. А что произошло? Ладно, сейчас попробуем. Кто у меня тут? Дендро.
Who ate a point? Keep up. One with the force. Keep up.
Не успею, да? Ну, ладно.
My experiment.
Ладно. Так, мне надо подняться выше. Все выше, выше и выше. Так. Here we go, here we go.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. No matter. We'll just... Of course.
О, тикай, спаси! Давай мы сейчас на тебя щит поставим. Где-то там.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Committed to memory.
Господи.
Let's play turn a little.
Механика странная. Ау. Ау.
Yeah. I see everything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ай-яй.
Grow. Yeah. Steady as stone.
Take your true form.
This way, turn a little. Yeah.
Так она по этим клавишам прыгает мило.
The scenery here is Paimon wouldn't mind time spending some... I've yet to see anything... I do not plan to deny the power of longing. His wife must be a really... Huh? Wait, where...
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, when the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way...
Huh? What's wrong? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him!
Так. И...
Luckily, he didn't fall. But he's in the tree now. What he said just now matches... Oh, so I find it a little strange as...
Лунатил?
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good!
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. When I realized something wasn't right...
That sounds pretty wild.
I don't think so.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dream space. Anyway, all that...
I think I know what happened now.
Let's head back now.
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your... We still don't have enough evidence to work off. Oh, right! Come to
Изучаем.
think, right. And now we need to understand... Then there's no time. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go!
Так. Чего сегодня одна? Ага. Сегодня одна.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is
Ничего.
naive. I got used to
Я
living in
тут,
the mountains alongside the
развлекаюсь
birds and beasts a
немного.
long time ago.
Так. А куда идти? Непонятно. Я не понимать, куда, чего идти. Куда идти, куда бирать. Такая монструми на стриме. Да не надо. Ты там лучше сам это. Чего там поделай. Чего там надо. Не переживай. Я тут писюлею сама в себя. Так. Сюда, наверное. Нет, не сюда. Да чего тебе рассказывать? Ты и так все про меня абсолютно знаешь. Чего там делаешь? Чего я делаю? Пытаюсь вот найти место, которое нужно попасть по заданию. Вот. Блин. Что ж, все задания переплетены так,
My pole arm
ё-моё.
doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power.
Люблю тебя, и я
That's why
тебя
I
люблю,
loathe crowded
Костя.
areas.
Бегу, бегу, бегу. Пум-пум. Выполняю сразу 500 миллионов заданий.
We're out!
Эх,
And we're at... an inn or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now.
о,
Everything's
повезёшь.
arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Давай мы просто отдохнем. Ну, ладно.
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Я быстрый
Don't worry.
поставила.
If my assessment is correct,
Нет.
though there may be some
Ну
minor
куда?
disturbances, it
Чего?
won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover
кто
your
там тебе
strength
пишет,
here
чё?
until I say it's safe.
Problems. Дота 2.
voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the
Кто
feeling
это?
that something really big has happened.
А?
What do you think the balladeer
знаю,
meant.
что за чижик.
And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Чижик.
Это кто там за чижик?
Синий чижик.
Это кто?
Это те. Ты чего там выглядываешь?
He wants to change the past? But surely that's right. You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared. Paimon?
Ой.
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really... Paimon, there's no way he'll actually succeed. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so, how about... alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled Andrean chili chicken! Almond... also, Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls... What do we... Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food too?
Опа.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it so, the balladeer? Okay, sure. Where are we go? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Так. Чук. Ой. Держи, коть. О, надо купить сети. Пока они есть в наличии. Так. Идем. Помидорчики растут тут.
Our clever girl's done so well.
Йо. Так. Тут есть задания, но я их брать не буду.
We made it to Amanoma Smithy!
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't the once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since but fortunately, if my memory serves me...
Oh, yeah! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden...
In fact, this was not made known to me for
Другие
most of my
кланы
life.
пришли в упадок.
All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of... There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you.
Так.
It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. one brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of the smith's death, though in his heart, powerless, alas. Finally, in his fury, but when he came to that is why the Kai...
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday. My pleasure.
Don't tell Pop on to the next.
История меняется. Значит, потихонечку. Так, а мне проще будет на... Ой, ну да, на телепорте. Чем так идти?
We're here!
Traveler! It's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato,
Are they out on...
the Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be heading in then.
Мы так обычно всегда приходим спокойно.
Hello, dears. Of course, traveler. Yes, I know. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both as for the
So pretty.
very much.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome, Miss Kami-san. I must say, I mean, whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always... The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, they say it's because Toma is a much better chef than most. They get to talking about you sometimes, too. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. When it's been many years now since as someone who is old and gray enough to have so in the future, wonderful.
Paimon likes it here. Paimon's
такая
itching to try it.
балбуля
We made it.
добродушная.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see.
All right then.
Oh,
Какая она
are you
зайка.
two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe.
Так. Так, а теперь продолжаем вот это задание с Нахидой. То все перепуталось. Так. Нахида! Я иду к тебе.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency.
What? But could you... I see. Don't worry. I'll be using the event registration.
Thank you.
Let me confirm if Atta has already left. It seemed that... Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh, I think she...
Oh no. Did she wanna... Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it.
Alright, thank you.
Пещера.
Please help us tell the...
Sure thing.
Так. Отправляемся к пещере. Угу. Вот сюда. Вот сюда. Бежим.
Look! She's sitting over there! It's surrounded... Come on, let's rescue her!
Угу. Так, давай.
Leave it all to me.
Где у нас тут?
Let's play hurry a little.
Я в город пойдем. Ау!
Bro! Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge! This play's hurt a little.
My will embodied!
Animal test succeed! Committed to memory! Bro! Committed to memory! Steady as stone.
Так, давай уже спускайся.
Stand clear. Absorption test. She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet.
Ой, Нахида так
Let's
прикольно,
carefully move her
так
somewhere
она
safer.
прыгает мило. Ой,
See you tomorrow,
случайно
Professor Aisha.
ударилась. Так,
Why?
так.
Why am I back here again?
О, привет. Да ничего страшного.
Dreaming?
Как твои
Oh.
дела?
I see. It was all just nearly 20 years and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream?
20 лет прошло.
Sorry, I'm still feeling... All right. Where to... She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real... In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in...
Oh, so you mean she's like...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look... I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, she still decided to leave,
Не очень голова
but had
болит.
left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she claimed that
Выпей
investigating the
обезбол.
abyss could help. She had obtained some...
Guess
Или ты уже
Astra
выпила и
Abyssos
ждешь,
isn't just a
пока
slogan.
подействует.
She left a
Мне
seed in the
хорошо.
letter, telling me that if it sprouted, she said she
Очень
looked
даже
forward to
хорошо.
seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't
Сегодня
explain it
планируешь
either.
играть?
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course.
Let me see. Huh? We've never seen that.
Так, каков вердикт тут? Что такое?
She looks a little unwell. back. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
Да, если будет нужна моя
No,
помощь.
I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our
Можно
teacher
будет
managed to cultivate
сегодня
by some special means.
сходить в
Judging
данж,
by its
который этот
features,
пик,
I can tell from the moment it sprouted,
не
it'll
помню, как
never
он
be
дальше
able to
называется,
bloom.
пик Вангуарда или Авангуарда.
It can't be.
Туда, конечно, желательно бы
It
сходить.
means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, when forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down and I know she has to face the truth, but
Yeah, that's a tricky, but I'm not meaning just... It's all right. There are all kinds of people. Let's go back and tell her.
Пик Винтагнира. Вот, да. Вот туда желательно сходить.
But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that... Are you saying she never intended...
But she meant well. Since this... Yeah. Her love, care, and attention.
I guess she had hoped that you could understand.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in. The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as pure and pure. Yes, so with that in mind, until our investigation...
I see. Thank you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving...
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable.
By the way, you said there...
Yes. And now, they get to meet the
Надеюсь,
people they
что
cherish in their
это
dreams
вот
again.
задание легенд,
And
оно
the people
будет
feel more real than
не такое
anything a
грустное.
regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more intake.
Yeah, they're just causing these
То
people to
как-то
dream.
плакать
What are
не
they
хочется
asking?
снова.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling about all this.
Так, 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 так.
We're back. How's everything here?
Там уже кто-то уснул. Лежит на полу.
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Arc. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here, even if... But some of them have already fallen asleep. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
Блин, ну клуб по интересам интересный.
She's back.
Клуб сновидений.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams, but I'm sorry to tell you that before we learn the truth...
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming?
We've already met two people who ran off to the countryside alone, and...
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us.
Мы еще, кстати, сегодня можем
All of us understand the danger, but
побродить
perhaps
вместе.
you can't quite understand just how much. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to
Сундуки
abandon these
тоже
streets
как
before the
вариант.
conclusion of the investigation. They'll at least.
We've never had such a
Исследовать
difficult
территорию.
situation before.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right.
Как ты
Compared
на
with
это
these
смотришь?
sweet and beautiful dreams, the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the Pedrush.
Let me.
Good. Please.
This lady refused to heed our
Отправляемся
warning
в сон?
and fell asleep here a little earlier.
Так, проведайте Дебби.
She's only asleep.
Do we also need to fall asleep?
Don't worry about that. Now, don't be nervous. Just close
Хорошо,
your
я не
eyes.
против. Отлично.
Imagine yourself you slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
Тогда я думаю, как сделаем сейчас. Вот это задание можно завершить. В принципе, опа.
What's wrong, traveler? You look a little disoriented.
Увидела Итера.
Okay. Just remember that
Так,
Paimon is
так вот,
always
тогда
here
может
for
быть
you.
сперва как сделать. Сейчас завершить
Anyway,
задание.
seems like we've made it into the
И,
dream.
в принципе, можно уже будет начать
I
вместе.
thought we would arrive at
Опять
some
вместе
familiar
бродить.
scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa. So many...
Theoretically, we should... Anyway,
Тихо, спади. Такая она малышка маленькая. Вообще. Зайка зайкой. Отлично.
This may hurt a little. I must leave no stone unturned. Grow.
Так, то есть она может... Она с дальнего? Так, а вот идешь. А, это зажимать, выбирать. Я на секунду, хорошо. Угу. Тут еще какая-то мелодия у нее играет, если прислушаться. Да, в конце.
Everyone hold hands. Steady as stone. This may hurt a little.
Ау. Пока не очень понятно.
Take your true form. In your dreams.
Ау.
By ordinance divine.
тут что? А!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way
Вот,
to go now.
кстати, вот эта вот
Let's go in and
часть,
have a look.
если посмотреть, что по сюжету мы сейчас находимся во сне, и этот отрывок, он мне напомнил с... Сейчас... Момент с клинка рассекающих демонов, где была часть, когда они были в поезде. Да, и там, получается, в сны пробирались. И там тоже что-то вот наподобие вот такого антуража было. Очень похоже. Опа. Хочется сесть вот так.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right...
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life.
Really? But what about that... You can't mean...
Yes. Given that so many compare to an
Ah, Paimon... Oh, but there are some other people next to her.
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Так, что будет? Короткое нажатие элементального навыка на хида, пелена знаний и прикосновение к персонажам позволит слышать их мысли. Ага, прикольно. Можно услышать персонажа и слышать его мысли.
If you're not sure what to
Необычно.
do next, how about I take you on a...
Так. И что, сейчас будем сканировать людей?
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home.
Hey!
Так.
Huh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie.
So, that...
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself...
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but...
I don't quite understand.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a...
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat.
Memories.
Think carefully. You of all people, are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Живет в воспоминаниях.
Hey, come on now. What?
Yeah! Trust your memories! Nothing you see here is real!
I get it now, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer these friends mean the world to me. There's nothing wrong with continuing this.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, these dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of...
Don't worry. I still have control.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be...
You can't just brush off something like this! We don't even know how how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just...
It seems that for now, this place, but I wonder if there's...
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but...
Okay, just as I expected. We're...
Уходим вглубь сна. Выйдите еще глубже в сон. А тут, может быть, есть что еще? Там, не знаю. Ну ладно.
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how we've left Debbie's dream. But the dream is... This dream has the ability to create imaginary...
If it weren't for what we just saw...
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, the fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that the space we're in has been turned upside...
Oh, right!
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now.
Right! So the answers might...
Yes. And we...
Нужно быть готовым ко всему. Это тоже верно. А вглубь сна. Что? Вот это вот такое.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Теперь понятно. Тик-тик. Тик-тик-тик-тик. А, нет. Так. Куда идти, куда бежать? Немного не понимать. Ладно, понимать. Ой! Господи!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Make yourselves at home.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Commit it to memory.
Прыг-скок, прыг-скок.
Grow.
My will embodied.
Ладно, будем рубить. Так, почему тут плюешься?
This may hurt a little.
Cryo incarnate. Oh!
Commit it to memory. Grow.
Прыг. Ау!
This may hurt a little.
Ау. Господи.
Someone needs assistance.
Прыг.
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy.
дальше.
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida. Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Так. Опять прыг. Стало понятно. Вот сюда нам надо. Ой. Тут трава, да? Ой.
Wait, weren't we already here?
This is probably...
Huh? Why would he start?
Yes, but... It...
Based on what we've learned,
But fortunately, he already knows us.
Найдите зацепки рядом со скалой. Окей.
Ilman!
Oh, it's you.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a...
Of course. Such good things rarely. Here, let me introduce everyone.
Hello. It's a...
Whoa, Dad! You know that... And what's this?
Новая игрушка.
Not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to...
You're right.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a...
Sorry. I just had to make sure I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all...
What should we do now?
You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you that your dream did not create like the last time we met. We're...
So you mean... the... It seems... The
Huh?
Maybe...
Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not...
Minar doesn't understand. I'm fully aware that this is a dream. Never mind. I mean, I don't get any of the...
Yes.
Then please, let us, regardless of whatever caused this dream. But does this dream...
I'm afraid...
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down you go, the answer you're looking...
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome.
Прыгаем
I'll be right
еще
behind you.
глубже.
Otherwise, my...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
Так.
It's the same place again. This...
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Ой, вишап.
Regular stairs.
Right. Something seems... Ilman is clearly aware rather than dreaming of...
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dreams are getting... But you would never mistake dreams.
Sometimes, Paimon... But it's just...
Listen, this also explains that if we decide to...
Oh, what?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn, do you remember how constructing a realistic dream consumes...
Does that mean there's a host? If we wake that person...
But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are...
Huh? So...
That's impossible. Even so... Yeah, we have... Once we know the...
Продолжаем. Нам надо подняться наверх на цветок, да? Активировать. Вот он, бродит. Бродит, Бишапа.
I'll protect us.
Take your true form!
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid will...
This may hurt a little.
Вишап. Вишап. Ой.
Leave it all to me.
Transfiguration!
Stand clear. Grow, grow, grow.
Ой. Так, и сон. Ой-ё. Прыгаем и
All
прыгаем.
the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Бульк. Так, возвращение на место. Ага. Надо поставить шейхэ. У нас повыше. Так. Рык. Так, собрали. Ай-яй, застряла. Ой, какой я путь тут, блин, выбрала. Капец. Так, тихонько.
We finally made it! The destination is
Так,
right ahead!
и прыгать. Оу.
Wow! A new...
Интересно. Выглядит.
well...
This should be the final destination.
Конечная
Really?
точка.
Yeah, I have powers related to dreams. So I guess only those.
There are so many people...
Don't worry.
Найдите зацепки в городе. А, это ментальная нахида.
Everyone hold hands.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Так,
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
так, так, так.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
И тут тоже не то. Все не то и не то. Кажись, нашли. Ну, секунды.
You know,
Много
I've
затянулось.
heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note,
ничего
it's been a
страшного.
while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Ничего страшного бывает.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
В принципе, тут уже задание как раз подходит к
Welcome, Great
концу.
Dendro Archon. And I'm Amira.
Вроде как.
I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
Как грозно хозяин сновидения.
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up the ability to wake...
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom.
Зловещий персонаж немного попался.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary. Although you are here and appear no different, how can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. But even knowing all of that, one question...
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, even using just crude methods, I was still I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. Our rhythm was always in step.
Потом в один момент
I felt like we were two separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect I found their details in the Akasha's database, using the pretext of testing for mental health disorder. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well and became a part of the network.
Что проходило задание легенда достигнера, там тоже создание условно этого искусственного интеллекта.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my
Проходишь
jnana
задание
energy.
с Нахидой,
I became imprisoned in the very
тут
network
тоже
I had constructed.
разработка.
At first,
Капец.
I panicked.
Академия просто вот
After coming to grips with the
свои проекты
situation,
налево-направо
I
вот так
realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, they can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway.
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon. I hope you can
You don't need to gather around here. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
Так.
It seems like I won't need you to answer. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have... If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their arc...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy, and you lured them into these dreams, and even now—
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices play— Carefully think back and retrace—
I secretly went back to the mountainside. You mean—
No, because unlike you, the moment you came into this dream, it created a hide— So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see— Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there, then—
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. However, why are there still so many people striving to— It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable, and it's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have— I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous—
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry. Don't wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
A minute to memory.
Прыг-скок, прыг-скок.
Steady as stone. I'll protect us.
Все.
Obey! Cryo incarnate!
Все? Ой, ё-моё.
Leave it all to me.
Transfiguration!
Так, кидаться тут не надо ничего. Вообще, да, получилось.
My will embodied!
Let's dance.
Получилось вообще клёво.
Take your true form!
Мне еще надо баланс первый повысить. Вот. Мне не хватило немного ресурсов. Вот, короче, там надо было получить этот растворитель снов.
You haven't won just yet.
Я, значит, пошла надвалина вчера еще. Пришла такая, смотрю, о, можно его там получить. В итоге забрала только коготь, а растворителю мне этого не дали. И все. Так что мне надо еще растворитель найти. Ой.
Oh no. Amira. Amira. Amira!
Там уже монстр, да? Тоже.
Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Ой-ё. Где ты?
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do?
Где ты?
Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Мира?
This way, Turtle, the Temple of Wisdom.
Manifest!
Just shut up!
Вообще никто. Так, а это не мир, да? Вот так знал. Это чё за вечеринка? Какого фига?
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Вы чё? Дура, что ли?
Let's dance.
Stop bossing me around.
Так, стоп, мне надо от вот этой мадам избавиться, а то тут все сейчас переагриваются.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Steady as stone.
Где-то. Вот ты, Мира, да? Господи.
Amira.
Что вообще?
Glad that's over. What happened just
Ну это, блин,
now?
было так жутко, когда они сейчас все шли.
All the people he created also turned into... It's terrible. Even Paimon's freaked out. The good news is that the chaos seems to have... Now we only need to wake up...
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. I couldn't change my fate. And my...
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about the Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost... I think seeing Amira turn... After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal...
Existence? I'm...
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to the Academia has probably kept your body, so you...
No need. Just let me disappear.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply ask for your life after that. Alright, Traveler in Paimon. We should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Отлично. Ой, так она прикольно идет такая.
What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing.
Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great. You're awake. Everybody has started to wake from the looks of...
Yes, though it took us a good... There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to make... I need to go to the
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes,
Отлично. Еще
but it
чуть-чуть
may take some
осталось.
time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashar.
Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a skull. He hasn't regained consciousness yet.
Huh? Isn't it? I guess he didn't want to be recognized, or please. Give the knowledge stored in this to the mantra and ask them to import it into Benyuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. He's committed an act that affected the...
I see. I'll take...
All right.
I'll take care of it as soon as...
Так. Так, еще чуть-чуть.
Let's be quiet and just listen. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute, but dreams also have the potential to exploit people. As I've said before, I am still learning. But just take a good look around you, and you should be proud that you've been able to gather here. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to... What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and think. Some people work hard all day so that their family... Some people travel all over the world. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions... Look, friends and family will... Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions. Yet they will no longer feed. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an... You are free to choose how you want to live your lives. In the end, it's up to you whether you want...
Красивая речь.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone.
Ой.
It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Какое-то задание здесь еще на территории, да? Что тут? Так, стоп. Чего-то я запуталась. Задание легенд. Вот. Сон. На территории проходит задание Какие? Фрагментарные показания. Это где? Все задания перепутаны. Вот блин, а. Как так? Да.
Mind
Щас,
be
секунду.
purged, world be saved. My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas. The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago. My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Так. Раз у нас тут все прям переплетено,
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive.
переплетено,
I got used to
перепутано
living in the
все.
mountains alongside the birds and beasts a
То
long time ago.
что? Будем этот клубочек распутывать? Потому что это вообще не дело. Что тут? Хотя бы одно завершить. Хотя бы с нахидой. Потому что тут как бы... сытненько. Так. Какой? Фрагментарные показания проходят. Окей. Так, найдите матра. Матра. Ой, прям так двери открываются. Да.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is
You two look familiar, but if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
we ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak.
Oh? If you'd...
Siraj.
Elias?
Siraj.
Vahumana.
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is there are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But
I want to report him. He kidnapped me. I ran as fast as I could.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he
I don't... All I remember is Siraj walking towards... It's like a nightmare that I... Oh! I heard they conduct business in the tavern.
Even if what you say is... But before that, I would like to administer...
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here?
Ожидание немного затянулось.
Huh? I'll hate them.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch... Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Mach.
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? In that case, let's do it.
It's already against protocol for acting... Oh, never mind.
Don't you worry. Our lips are...
All right. In that case, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with the Kasharawar Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the act. It's close to the time that Ilyas had...
That's right. Arav.
Oh, come on!
Так, ну что, теперь можно? Все на прощание, да? У нас задание же, да.
That dream was incredible, but as long as he can still wake up, huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job!
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey. And you can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong. And what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I couldn't put all of my... I don't think that...
You're too hard on yourself, that's...
I've learned that in Motenyuni, the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket. It was so warm that it felt like... But when I opened my eyes... The feeling was, if I have to make that, now that I've experienced this, it's enough that if I dwell too much, I gave a speech to...
Hey, what's with that?
You keep looking like there's something you want. Since we just woke up, let's... A new day is about to begin.
Отлично. Плюс камушки. Угу. Это хорошо. Так, а теперь посмотрим, что вообще тут по заданиям. Активируйте устройство очищения. Надо все-таки это дело сделать. Как бы мне не хотелось, ну, надо. Да. Спускаемся в самый низ, да, надо спуститься.
Someone needs assistance.
Your
I must leave no stone unturned.
Да блин!
Obey! As a good knight should. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Unleash! Cryo incarnate!
The show begins.
Manifest!
Да блин!
Stone.
Да, надо сюда поставить эту. Так, еще раз. Выхожу, ставлю Сянлин. Пробуем еще разок. Так, а тут что? Такое. Где? Ага, интересно. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Just sharpen my spear.
Так, все. Идем получать
Someone
лещей.
needs assistance.
Здесь еще самурая надо одолеть. Да. Жестко.
I'll catch up.
No excuse for slacking.
You're toast. Animal test 6308. Animal hyper.
Take your true form!
Nice and spicy.
Do your master's bidding! Unleash!
Stand clear.
Ай-яй. Так, где тут?
Absorption test.
As a dutiful maid would.
Ее опять щит.
Nice and spicy.
Что за прикол, а?
My will embodied! By ordinance divine!
Stand clear.
Да как тебя, блин? А!
Nova, get them.
Leave it all to me.
Obey!
Жуть какая.
Steady as stone. Transgressions. Animal. Stand clear.
Manifest! In your dreams!
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance.
Nice and spicy.
Unleash!
Absorption test. Don't break my glass. Need to make adjustments.
Manifest!
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
I can patch myself up.
Най. Что ж я буду делать-то без щита, ё-моё, а? Так, один есть.
Unleash.
Зараза. Да, что за трэш, а? Я не понимаю, почему так? Ой, блин. Чё, у меня и еды нет, да, теперь? Восстанавливающей еды нет. Клёво, клёво. В скобочках нет. Не, ну это жопа какая-то. Честно говоря. А? Не могу пройти. Мне нужно приготовить. Мне нужна еда. Побольше еды. Желательно. Так, чего у меня тут побольше и можно приготовить? О, голубцы. Давай 40 штук, 40 голубцов. Даже 45. Балдеж. Ничего, я сейчас пройду все-таки, блин. Я тебя пройду, Татарасуна.
Someone needs assistance.
Тяжело. Тяжело.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Ну что, попытку номер 3. Так. Еда есть. Окей. Сейчас мы еще покушаем.
Someone needs assistance.
Что у нас там на силу атаки? Есть что-нибудь? О, найс. Найс. Щит, чтобы был прочный, чтобы все было прочно. Все, поехали.
Steady as stone. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Cold cut plan. Freshness preserved. Chill to
Так,
no problem.
готово. Еще осталось, да?
Nice and spicy. Eat this. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis and manifest.
Так, 80%.
Stand clear.
Not breaking a sweat.
Да блин!
No slacking.
60%! Да какого хрена?
Absorption test. As a good knight should.
Ой, ё-моё.
Someone needs assistance.
Так.
Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Animal tech! Enhanced animal mod! I must leave no stone unturned. Mercy! You're toast!
О, господи.
This is Her Majesty's gift! I'll catch up!
Так,
I am a disgrace
блин!
to the night.
Зараза. Да блин!
Stand clear.
Она еще жива, что ли?
Leave it all to me.
Ё-моё.
Obey! Someone
Вот
needs
ты где,
assistance in this body.
засранка такая. Блин, а. Ух ты, засранцы какие, а.
Animal test 6308.
Так,
Manifest.
попался, да?
On my time.
Да! Щит, щит, пожалуйста! Господи! Так, хорошо, еще один остался. Где ты, засранец? Господи, спасибо. Ой, мама. Ну что?
I must leave no stone unturned.
О, господи. Так, Шэньхэ. Воскрешаться еще 12 секунд. Окей. Так. 15 секунд. Все. Аллилуйя. Все, давай, малышка. Хорошо. Ой. Направляться к вершине. А только он также будет бить, да? Ой, я, пожалуй, так пойду.
I'll catch up.
Дичь какая. Так. Все, тут у нас задание завершено, да? А. Так, финальный акт.
Someone needs assistance.
Так. Короче. Так. Уху! Аллилуйя. И на сумму. Блин. Так, а тут у нас что? Оу! Забираем ежедневную отметку.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea?
A breeze sun. Two touch go. One cube two. Так, задание мира. Ага, тут с самураем надо.
Do you take sugar?
Ну чё, пошли. Ой, блин.
I'll catch up.
Ну вот он хитрый, он еще же... У него вторая есть часть. В плане того, что он как перерождается. Он не перерождается, правда, но все же. Так, надо что-нибудь покушать. Сила атаки на свою... О! Найс! 274 единицы, допустим, пойдет. Хотя шанс крит попадания тоже. Давай-ка вот это. Да. И щиток, чтобы мы были пожирнее. Все, да. Тебя сейчас такое, что с тобой? Меня накрыло, господи.
Out of the frying pan. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark.
Так, а ну, иди туда. Я на кого кидала там специально.
Animal test 60. Steady as stone.
Take your true form.
Nice and spicy.
Ай-яй, отлетела.
As a dutiful maid would.
Ай-яй.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Transfiguration.
Так, все, ты сейчас, да, перерождаешься, все у тебя по новой.
Cryo incarnate. Obey.
Так. Хоть бы успеть, пожалуйста.
Enhanced animal module.
Да блин!
My will embodied.
Absorption test.
Ай-яй. Так, 20 секунд, да? Ты еще прыгаешь постоянно.
Transfiguration.
Господи, спасибо. Ой, мама. Все, пришел в себя. Ой, мама. Аллилуйя. Тут тоже какое-то еще достижение. Приведите Масори в чувство. Все, привела. О мой. Жестко. Это было жестко. Так. Задание архонтов. Так, задание легенд. Деревья. Оазис. А, ну это... Прям не хочется в Сумеру. А хотя вот здесь сейчас...
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home.
Ладно. Идем. Так. Чпоньк. Ксавье?
Here we
Do my eyes deceive?
Xavier? What
Мы
are
с
you
тобой
doing?
снова
I was in the general
встретились.
area.
We have some questions and thought you might be able...
Certainly do. If there's anything you want to know, just like the back of... Not only that, but I've met people... Oh, I'm told that its history is one of the most...
A couple?
One was just a... They say he was a...
Hey, weren't you gonna ask...
Oh, I didn't...
Me neither.
What brought this on? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki... I do know the... But sadly, I...
Кино.
Of course!
Oh,
Oh, you're most
Так.
welcome. Farewell.
Пойдем в пик инвишапов. У меня немного прошла голова. Вперед. Пошли.
Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter
Ой, я
what.
все-таки сейчас смогла пройти
head
этого
off and go
самурая.
meet Nikita.
Блин, это просто жесть какая-то. Жестко. Так что давай тогда заходи. В принципе, я тебя здесь ожидаю. Ой. Ой, уже 54-й скоро будет. Прикольно. А там возвышение следующее на 55-м, да? Но я возвышение делать не буду. Мне пока и так нормально. Жесть.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power.
Да, я была...
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Ad Astra.
Ну как меня сейчас бомбило.
You have already claimed.
Это жесть.
Ad Astra.
Так. Ага. Ой, не. Не видела. Да, это трэш. Так. Так. Чпоньк. Так не хочется на вишапов, но надо. Так. нужно... Нужно вот этот растворитель снов. Награда испытания подземелья наказаний Волка Севера. Подземелье наказаний. Это у нас... Угу. Ну, сдвалина мне не выпало. Этой чудо-штуки. Остального тоже. Как вариант, можно еще получить золотая плата. Это на Тарталию, да? Я ни разу на него не ходила. А мне нужен этот растворитель. И мастерская Дюриру. Это кто? Это с кем? А, это со скоромучей. Оу. Да, трэш.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
What should I try this time?
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Там вроде ты не проходишь подземелье на возвышение. Да? А как там тогда? Просто? Интересно. Ну, сейчас почитаем вообще у Катерины, что там. Какой информацией она располагает.
Ad Astra.
Так, тут вообще как бы до 54-го сколько здесь осталось? Ну, 2000. И там будет еще одна круточка на стандартном. На стандартном можно пока поразвлекаться. А камушки оставлять нужное дело. Так сказать. У тебя просто повысится уровень мира. И что там будет еще? Ладно. И все.
Hey, it's them.
Понятно. Ну,
Akaba,
тоже неплохо.
you're still here?
Да, вроде все.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment...
We have time.
It's the same topic we...
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we...
Unfortunately, we haven't made any... Huh?
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last...
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for
Кстати,
revenge.
сейчас так здорово.
Huh.
Из-за
You
того,
heard
что
this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true.
на улице
Ugh.
погода
So there's no
теплая,
ghost story here
и люди
after
прям
all.
так оживились.
This
Я вот
new
сейчас
information actually
на
lends
балкон
further
ходила, окно
credence to my
закрывала.
hypothesis.
Я просто
Evidently,
и просто
swordsmiths
на
were seen as
лавочках.
having an
Одна группа
incredibly
людей, вторая группа
prestigious
людей,
role in
просто
society those
все
days,
лавочки абсолютно
to the
заполнены,
extent
все
that
сидят, что-то
harming
общаются,
them was
какая-то
conceived
суета
of, at least
происходит.
by the perpetrator.
Вообще
Yes,
здорово.
yes, okay, point taken, you were right.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry.
You're welcome. See,
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
will do.
Финал. Финал. Сейчас получим опыт. Ты, получается, через сколько зайдешь в игру?
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The balladeer?
Опа.
You look troubled. Is there some...
Вот хитрый какой.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong?
А,
You look
когда
so
тебе
upset.
будет удобно. Да, в принципе, без разницы. Был когда-то на этом свете сказитель, созданная электроархонтом кукла, живущая среди людей. После ряда событий в Тетрасуне сказитель отправился странствовать по свету, уверенный в том, что его трижды предали. Не доверяя людям и питая ненависть к богам, он годами вынашивал свою обиду и набирался сил, а затем вернулся в Инадзуму, чтобы отомстить. Он попытался стать божеством, используя сердце бога, но в итоге все его отчаяния обернулись крахом. После этого он попал в Ирминсуль и узнал правду о случившихся с ним предательствах. Выяснив, что вся его жизнь была построена на лжи, он совершил немыслимое, чтобы повернуть вспять собственную трагическую судьбу.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the ballad...
But how is he...
As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admit, nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were...
So, you believe this person really existed? And we just...
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible that the traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information. So if there's anyone in the world
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's mode.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of
Такая музыка клевая на заднем фоне. Как будто как из Гарри Поттера.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And the story makes sense. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one.
Какой у нее клевый поисковик.
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an out.
Hold on. So this record survived from...
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabukimono and other records will have been changing the information in Irminsul, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. Yeah,
that's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present, but if we connect all the different pieces together, There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten. The kitten, too, wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to... A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us." Sure. The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at them. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in the...
Интересная интерпретация.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer's story. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to... Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished, like...
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first... We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but...
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, so the answer is not everything. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose to others looking on. This may seem like a pointless endeavor, but never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with... And that is what you have been doing.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up.
Good idea. Paimon...
You got it. Come on, traveler. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But
Давай тогда
Paimon's always here to...
сейчас закончу вот это задание. И, в принципе, пойдем с тобой на пик и на вешапов. Хорошо? Я думаю, она, наверное, недолгая будет. Большой базар. Все, тогда отлично. Так, стоп. Ай-яй. Мне надо спускаться все ниже и ниже. Я запуталась. Я немножечко запуталась. Так. Яндекс.Навигатор немного подводит. Так. Все, пришли развеяться.
We're here. What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? All right, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. What is it? Have you figured it all out? Why'd you jump up all...
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grab... Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this,
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias. And I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a...
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is...
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
Так, где он?
Mew! It's nice to see. Oh, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for some? That's right. And so, the theater wants. Do you two want to come? It'll be a. It's something like a tradition of ours.
Я теперь понять не могу, это
Whenever
сейчас
we wrap an important
переплелось?
performance, we'll get together and unwind.
Или
Rehearsals
это
are
по
exhausting.
заданию так?
If you keep your nose to the grindstone, Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for... But no one remembers that once the celebration... We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures. Will your celebration also have... Of course. We always do lots of eating to... Ah, so we'll need to bring a present. No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, right? But maybe you could lend Paimon some Mora first? It's fine. You can come. Present or not. The gift exchanges, you two being there would be the best gift of all. Is something up? You mean when I danced at the square right in front of the Academia? After that, no one came to the theater to scold me either. From what I can tell, but now, it seems like this attitude is changing. People... Anyway, it seems like people have to personally... They should thank us for opening their eyes! That'll probably take some time. Anyway, all that aside, Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! Alright, then let's head to the... Wait, I completely forgot about this pie. Whoa!
Прямо сейчас нет, прямо сейчас не надо.
The rest... That's way too many... All I know is that whenever I start... I was planning on making a few... So this isn't even all...
Я бы помогла тебе, но попозже, не сейчас.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like... Well, let's...
Я бы помогла тебе потом. Значит, новый псевдоним. Ты где? Не, ну я, конечно, в шоке с того, что он летать может.
Yeah.
Как так?
This'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Are you...
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes you...
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I... Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down... Okay, but please...
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart.
That's oddly not...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
Then let's return to the city.
Долго ли мне бежать? Мне вроде бы бежать не так уж и долго.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world. Like you had nowhere to be and didn't even imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over...
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for...
Я на 20 минут, хорошо? Да, хорошо. Как раз, в принципе, я думаю, что через 20 минут это задание уже как раз и закончится. Ой, и мы сможем с тобой... сходить в подземелье и так далее. Так, так, так. Бегу, 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 бегу. Так, еще чуть-чуть. Ну, почти. Почти дошла. Блин, ну капец. Так подниматься долго. Ну ничего. Все, отлично. Добрались.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So...
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves...
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that...
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like if it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
Сейчас, секунду.
You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let...
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet...
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but...
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger. He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that...
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memory...
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish...
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to. To fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Я же куклу, бессердечная, безымянная марионетка.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one...
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him?
Oh, good point. Given your...
Understood.
Thank you.
Oh. Хорошо.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
Значит, тут фото
You
будет.
don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Is that because this is kind of like his...
You could say that.
I hear footsteps.
Шаги. Так, сейчас что-то будет.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The crystal marrow miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? Not a scratch. And these...
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagam.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was...
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, as the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Нет. Так. Чего-то... ладно. Ой, сундук.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Немного не понимаю. Так. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Так, я запуталась. Я запутался. Ну вот у нас лестница. Да? Да. Наверх? Нет. Куда? Ага, а как проползти-то? Так. Покину-ка я пока подземелье это. Сделаем это завтра. Да. Так, пожалуй, с заданиями на сегодня все.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
I try this time?
Так. Что бы тогда хотелось?
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Так, что вообще надо? Надо сходить на пик. Это раз. Во-вторых, прогулие у нас есть. Так, сейчас. Так, сейчас, секунду.
Mind be purged, world be saved. The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Так. Понятно. Сегодня у нас вторник. Да. Схожу в подземелье пока что.
We can do this! Leave it all to me. Huh? Hi.
Take your true form. Oh.
Let the show begin. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Pay your dues.
Obey. Transfiguration.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
Ow.
I must leave no stone unturned. Let's dance.
My will embodied.
Собираем.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Let the show be. Time to clean up.
Transfiguration.
Animal test 60. I'll protect us. Absorption test.
Pay your dues.
Cryo incarnate. Manifest.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis. As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
Can't run from death. Can't run from death.
Используем. Так, покинуть. Немножечко пособирали. Тоже хорошо. Так, может быть, тут в окрестностях есть что-нибудь интересное, что я могла пропустить. Хотя вряд ли.
Someone needs assistance.
Какую часть карты посмотреть бы? Вот тут, что ли, по островам побродить? Так. Нет. И туда, значит, на противоположную сторону надо. Да? Ну, допустим, да.
I'll catch up.
Так, а потом вот сюда. Так, так, так. Там этот ежик катается. Соник каменный. Угу. Так. Ну, вроде бы ничего интересного. Ой. Ой-ой-ой. Так. Ну что, думаю, на сегодня уже закругляться пора. Вот. Так что желаю хорошего вечера, хорошего настроения.